What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Rainnite Gaming. I'm Rainnite, and in this little section of Worth or Wait, I'm going to take a couple episodes and walk you guys through my hand trap binder. What's a hand trap binder? A hand trap binder is something everybody needs, whether they're old, whether they're new, whether they're good, whether they're bad. Hand trap binders just keep all of your hand traps where you need them, when you need them, so you know what you're getting. First up, I'm going into the Ghost Sisters in this episode. And the first one we always have to talk about, you got to talk about Ash Blossom. Ash Blossom, A Joyous Spring is your go-to 3 of, and there's a reason why it's freaking $20 for a common. This card's really good. It, hits most decks. It's a very generic hand trap, and it's going to serve you well. Sometimes can be considered a little underpowered for meta decks, but definitely something you gotta have 3 of. Currently, it's going to be really expensive because everything's in the mid-teens for your cheapest copies. They are about to come out with 2 new reprints, depending on when you're listening to this. Those that might already have come out, so there would have been a second common rarity. I would not go out and spend, $30 on $30, $40, $50 on Ash Blossoms. Wait until that structure deck comes out. Buy 3 of those. You'll get this hand trap. You'll be good to go. Remember, commons work just as good as secret rares. Okay, next up, we've got a couple of the less popular, but still very nice to have occasionally, Ghost Sisters. We have Ghost Reaper and Winter Cherries. This is, again, one that's not really played all that often, and you won't really see it very much. This is one you don't need to go out and buy, although if you do, it's not expensive. You can get them for a really inexpensive price, along with Spooky Dogwood. Spooky Dogwood actually is probably my favorite of the arts, just because of the cute puppy. Look at him. Look at the little bear. He's so cute. This is one, you could see this occasionally, just because of its effect is kind of neat that it lets you gain or lose life points. So that could come up in some strategies. Next up, we've got Ghost Ogre. Ghost Ogre, I've been preaching on Ghost Ogre for months and months and months. And it was slept on for a while, and now it is in the meta. People are playing 3 of this because it takes out those spell cards like Adventurer and different things that are on the board. Doesn't negate effects, but sometimes just getting rid of those annoying cards is all you need to do to win the game. So definitely one to pick up. This one, you obviously have more expensive versions, but there's a common that just came out of a structure deck. It's super cheap. Go buy 3 of the structure decks, or just go buy 3 of the commons online, because you want those cards. Next up, this one is a little odd for me. I've never really been too big into playing into decks. My Ghost Bell of Haunted Mansion. This one is actually pretty good. It's going to cost you like $2, $3 probably, but you probably only need 1. You can have a play set, but I've never seen people playing this 3 ofs in a deck. It's usually sitting in the side deck people will bring in for special occasions. But I could see this getting more. I would probably go ahead, get a 3 of. I believe it just got a reprint in the 10s possibly, but I don't see another reprint of this coming around for a while. So definitely something you probably want to pick up 3 of. Last 2, probably the least played out of any of them, is the Red Blossoms of Underroot. This came out in Dual Devastator a couple years ago and really sees no play. I mean, I could see how it could have some play in some very specific metas, but this is one you don't really need, and I don't recommend you go out and buy. It's not expensive, so you could pick up 3 for just a few bucks, but definitely something you could skip. Then the last one, the newest one, the one in her PJs, we've got Ghost Mourner and Moonlit Chill. This one is another one that you don't see play. It can be interesting if you had it in your side for time, because it would let you burn your opponent right there at the end, but it's not something you're going to run into very often. So this one also is really cheap. And another one, you could skip. I wouldn't worry about it. So the ones you want to get, I say, go out, get Ghost Belle if you want to. This is a maybe. You definitely want to get 3 Ghost Ogres. You can skip Spooky Dogwood. You can skip Reaper. And then, of course, you've got to have the 3 Ash Blossoms in your collection, but wait for the structure decks. Buy the commons. Okay, guys, that's it for the beginning of our hand trap binder. But as you can see, we've got lots of pages to go. This series is going to go on for just a little bit. Next episode, look forward to more impactful hand traps. These cards can just win you games straight off. But that's going to be in the next one. If you guys are liking this series and want to see the rest of the hand trap binder, make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below. Tell me what is your favorite hand trap or your least favorite hand trap, because I know I have some favorites and least favorites. Also, check out the merch in the link. Buy a t-shirt, buy a mug. I don't know if I'm selling mugs, but I might sometime. Support the channel. I really appreciate anything and everything you guys do for me. But until next time, I'm Rainnite. This has been Rainnite Gaming, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.